Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Deluded, what's good, my bro?
Yeah, man, just left foot in front of the right, man. Just, us just regulating, man. Just looking forward to Sunday. We telling you, man, we're in good spirit. Smash the like button, all those things, man. Just there, man.
Bruv. Man's
Shining.
good, bro. Obviously, we're playing tonight, bro.
What's good apart from my team? What, go on. You're playing tonight still.
We're playing tonight, bro. So all focus is on that game, bruv. You just need to get another 3 points, blood.
Bournemouth away is scary still.
What's that?
Bournemouth away is scary. It's not easy still. It's not easy.
Nah, I think we'll be fine today still. You know what I mean? Go there, get the 3 points, and then it's over to Chelsea and Liverpool, blood. You get me? That's just what it is, bro.
What's that, the top 4 thing?
Well, I don't know about top 4, blood. Top 3 for my team.
I don't know about I don't know about none of that stuff.
Top 4 for them two. Top 4 for them two, man. Yeah, I hear it, but it's top 3 for us, blood. You know them way there, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
them man can fight.
Unique qualities, man.
Yeah, them man can battle it out for the 4th spot. You get me? We just need to just handle our business today.
I need to pre where Arsenal is as well. I don't even look at the league table. I need to pre it again.
Yeah, I bet. You know them way there. You man got your cup final on Sunday anyway, so
swear down. I don't even know.
That's the focus. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure that's the focus for you, lot. Man say you don't know, like you man play finals all the time. I hear it.
But I don't know, man. You get me? We do, man. Like, we won the Champions League last season. Shout out the galley. Get me? We're just regulating. A couple teams got embarrassed, and it was a poor kind of showing of the Premier League. I don't know about that. Arsenal were boring. Everyone else was entertaining. Just maneuvering, man. Just maneuvering. Eid Mubarak to everyone as well. Get me? Just doing what needs to be done, man. Just smiling and profiling, man.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Do you know
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We are gonna see.
We'll be there on Sunday. Do you know what I'm saying?
No doubt you will, man. No doubt you lot will, man.
It is what it is. Nah, big man thing. Nah, yeah, 100%. So, bruv, Sunday is gonna tell man how the rest of the season's gonna go. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting watch. I can't lie. Yeah, but it's very important.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
It's very important. The way that City are bugging out right now. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even know what's going on over there, them sides.
But you saw what Real Madrid done to them, man, bro.
I don't know, like, boy. I just know.
I know you did.
Business.
I know you.
Swear down, what? They didn't beat Real Madrid at home. They got slapped away. I don't know about that. Still, yeah, I don't know about that. I genuinely don't know about that. Still,
that man got smoked, innit? So it's one of them ones where. We're gonna see, innit? We're gonna see, bro. If City got any fight left, do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it's looking spooky for them. I can't lie.
It's a one-off game, bro. I don't think it has any relevance for the season. Obviously, I know what man. No, I don't think it does.
But at the same time, you say that, but their confidence is so fragile at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's where they are right now. After getting smoked by Real Madrid, and he got smoked. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, their confidence is super fragile.
Yes, you know what City's like? It's like they've just gone into the office. The manager said, this is how the season's gone. The manager said, can I have a word? You found out you're losing your job. Your wife's cheated on you. HMRC are on you. Someone's burgled your house. Someone stole your car. In fact, even on that car, you have to go to the garage. It's just everything's hitting them. If you can't be up for a final, I don't know what'll go on for you. But I don't think, naturally, obviously, if City were in a better shape and, the league was a bit more close, people would say, oh, yeah, you know what, whoever wins this, momentum's on their side. If we lose, then you could have a Liverpool season, in it, where you lose the League Cup final, but you win the Premier League, if by God's grace. Or you could win both, which naturally, that's what I want to do. I just think City are in such a bad moment and there's question marks they need to ask for themselves. They can only focus on themselves. And then obviously you look at us, we've made a step further in that, we've never got to finals in the last 6 years. We've now got to a final. We now need to get over the line. So I genuinely think it's two separate entities, man, that will play out in the game, man. But we'll have to see, man. Just get me, my team.
No, 100%. There's lots
used to this Wembley thing.
What's that?
We're used to this Wembley thing, man. My manager ain't lost over them sides. Which
what? What were you talking about? Community Shields? Is that what
I didn't got English Super Cup? We bought Pep. I just said Arsenal Wembley. We're good over them sides. There's a reason we go Wembley
and that, bro. Not as of late. You know them way there.
Yeah, but Rants, I used to have cane rolls. Now, when I cut my hair, I've got a single plait. I've got a skin fade. Moral of the story is shit changes, my brother. It's changed, fam.
It does. It does exactly. It does.
I left foot in front of the right, man.
It does. Do you know what I mean? But we're not talking about friendlies at Wembley. This is an actual, actual trophy.
It is, man. It's a big step for you lot's Club City, man, because you lot to work for them and support them. So I'm hoping that they show up for you lot, you know.
Listen, We don't need. We're not gonna pretend that the North London United thing never happened. The North London together and that.
We're not gonna pretend you don't twerk for City and they dropped a treble on your head back and you still started twerking for them. What's going on? I told you United and broken Arsenal. You know about fighting. They said he was
man remember that. Man remember the North London together Batty Man thing that you man was singing, bro.
I don't know, bro. Listen, I don't know what Rants to say.
We're not gonna forget that.
We're all inclusive. We don't look down on anyone. Everyone's free to do what they want. Disclaimers and that.
It is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? We're not gonna forget that.
Go for the media trick.
We're not gonna forget that. So
what? North London for it. What's up with that?
Nah, brother. Hey, listen.
Don't think I ain't seen them posts that Man United have come out with. Literally, Man United. I don't know about Man United,
but listen, but man don't know about all that, innit? I'm just saying,
you didn't see Paul Scholes and Gary Neville when you won a football game, lipsing each other, French kissing.
All I'm saying is, agendas, need to agenda, innit? So man can say whatever they want to say about.
If we lose, I'm blocking you
and all them things.
I'm not playing your content.
When the situations suit you, man. You man are doing the North London together thing, bro.
Look, get a load of this guy. Coming from Rants, get a load of this guy.
Nobody's above it. At the end of the day, man, them have to run their agendas, innit? So we're not gonna go there and go on that you man are exempt from this kind of thing.
I don't know. I just know I just know it's us against the world. It's corner boys in the building. It's A's up to threes up, all that stuff, man. I just know when it's business time. I know what my thing. I know about my thing. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know about fighting for top 4. I don't know about going out of the Champions League. I just know about finals. They say we're not entertaining. I just know about my thing, bro. Like, I'm just left foot in front of the right. That's it. It's calm. Big up you lot, though, man. Come a long way from the Grimsby thing. I want you lot to finish. I've said this to you before. I want you to finish ahead of Chelsea. And to be honest, you and Liverpool don't really care. But Chelsea, there needs to be some investigations over them. So I hope man do it, man. Today's a 6-point, arguably, man. Like, Bournemouth, unique qualities. Areola's being linked with Bilbao and other jobs. Just put the left foot in front of the right, my boy. Please, man.
Well, we're gonna see, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a big game, innit? It's a big game for us. Big game for us this season. Big game for you, man, on the weekend, bro. It's
not a big game.
It's a proper thing. It's a big game. Of course it is. Every game's a big game. Every game is
another game of football.
Every game is a big game, bro. Listen, the same way, yeah.
It's not like we're doctors doing open heart surgery. It's just game of football.
Like, you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna pretend, that the psychological side of football, is not very, very.
Hey, I'm just a fan. I'll leave it to the experts like you. Me, I just think it's a game, bro.
It's very, very, very important, and we know this. The same reason why
Arsenal fans are talking. I'm gonna take your word for it.
The reason why Arsenal fans are talking the way they're talking is because psychologically, loads of things this season have gone for them, so them man are feeling bullish now. You know the ones, the amount of last minute flipping winners that these man have scored, these Banduli results.
Mentality monsters.
When they haven't been the better team.
90-minute merchants, whatever.
When they haven't been the better team and they've ended up walking away with the points, this is why they're confident.
I see my whole childhood that being United, bro.
And they should be. The difference was, bro. Most of the time when we was winning, we was the better team.
How many times I see Man United stink out the joint, go win?
We was never playing as bad as you and winning games. That's the myth. That never happened.
Their whole lives have played great.
That's never happened.
There's only nuance.
That's never happened. That's never happened. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't have been to so many Champions League finals. How many you man been to?
Arsenal were history FC, bare war stories.
How many Champions League finals have you man been to?
He was a bad boy in 1980. I hear it.
How many have you been to in your life, bro?
Mad.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm just looking forward, bro. I don't know what the world is saying.
We're going to dispel the myth, that we weren't one of the best teams in Europe for a long time. You're
the biggest club in this land. We know this.
Well then, so don't compare us to you. We're not talking about us right now.
I'm definitely talking about comparing us to you, man. I never once said Arsenal and Man United, you know. I never once said that. You said that in your feelings, Rants.
We're talking about you, man. We're not talking about us.
Talk about us, so let's do it.
We're not comparable. We're not comparable. I'm just saying, I'm just saying to you, man. Psychologically,
jump off the roads.
Psychologically, you have every right, to be confident and feel bullish because loads of things, have gone your way that necessarily wouldn't have previously probably shouldn't have.
I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that. I just know what we've been doing. I don't know, man. I'll leave it to you. Like, man, don't understand ball like you, man. So left foot in front of the right.
I hear it. We're gonna see, innit?
I can't. I'm not going to lose. I can't.
But don't listen. The psychological side of football, yeah, is very, very, very important, bro.
Especially at this stage of the season. It's slept on.
100%. Because one loss for anyone, yeah, psychologically starts doing a mad thing. Even for us, Michael Carrick came in, we were winning games. Soon as we lost that one game to Newcastle, people started crashing out, yeah, like we weren't the most informed team in Europe. Because that's all it takes.
That's what fans are gonna do. The main thing
But
is that
it
the
just takes
clubs
one
are not
loss.
doing that.
It just takes one loss.
Rants, you know that's how fans are, bro. Like if me and you are footballers and you're playing up front, I'm playing right wing. You score a hat trick, I get 3 assists. We're the best players since sliced bread. The next week, I fail to pass to you 3 times, or you miss 3 tap-ins. Rants is shit, DG shit. That's the world of we live in it, especially with social media and a lot of fans that can't see beyond their nose. It's never going to be here, innit? Like, there's probably some of your fans that have said, you know, Carrick's the guy, as you said, the Newcastle loss. Oh, now get rid of him. He's not really for this. Maguire this, now he's that. That man, they're just, you know what they say in life? Ignorance is bliss. It's got to be easier being a football fan like that, innit? Because you're just in your emotions. You're just, whatever happens, happens. That's never going to change, my boy, especially with social media. And let's have it right, yeah? As much as me and Rants have a laugh and a joke about football, we can talk ball at its purest level. Unfortunately, yeah, that's not the world of football. Everything is white and black. Everything is tribalism. Everything is just, you know, like, let me just slew Man United. Let me just slew Arsenal. It's dead, bro. Like, it's dead. And these men don't love football at its purest level, regardless what fan base you're part of. Unfortunately, the game's the game, innit?
No, it's 100% facts. And this is what it is. So, like, at this part of the season, yeah, the results are way more important than the performances for that reason. For that reason. Because as soon as the results, the result doesn't go your way, naturally, people are praying because there's more at stake now. You know them ones, and this is the reality. Everyone knows what's at stake. When we lost that game against Newcastle, the best thing we could have done was win the next game, and we did. Because if we lost that game and then drew the next one, all of a sudden, man is saying, "Oh, you know what? Was it a new manager bounce? Has the momentum ran
Norris
out?
staffs come out,
Has
get the
Carrick
ownership
been found out?"
shit.
All of these scaremongering, you know them ones. All of these other things, yeah. All of these narratives start to get built, and this is exactly what happens, bro. So psychologically, the best thing we could have done was win. And now everyone's forgot about the loss. We're still 3 points clear, yeah, of the rest of them, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We play tonight, and if we win today, we're 6 and 7 points clear of Chelsea and Liverpool. All of a sudden, that Newcastle result is completely irrelevant. It's already forgotten about, really. You just need to win today.
So it is. It's us with the draw against Wolves as well. The loss to you, man. Obviously, you, man, don't let us forget it. But exactly, you just have to move on. And that's why I said, yeah, the clubs, the people actually involved in our clubs, they can't think like fans in it. Because there is a degree that we're just emotionally in tune with it. I wanted to ask you, though, like, who's your top 4? Like, obviously, Arsenal, City. In fact, I won't say obvious for City because I don't know how you view it. But my club, City, for me, I think you, man, get there. I don't know for 4th, but where are you at with top 4?
I don't know who gets. I think the top 3 is already decided. Do you know what I'm saying? The top 3 is decided already, and then 4th is I don't know. I think
the Villa are still about.
That's
I don't think they'll do it, but they're about.
Villa and Liverpool. I think Chelsea are not making the top 4 based on a lack of confidence, a lack of quality. I can't see
them
Chelsea.
Though, man. That they're a weird team in that they can just string 3 jammy wins together. Like
they can, but they need to play against us.
So done.
They need to play against us, and we've got Chelsea and Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll beat both of them. Like I'm not worried. They're awful, man. Like especially Chelsea. You know, Liverpool coming to Old Trafford. We beat them at Anfield already.
At Stamford Bridge, Chelsea United at Stamford Bridge in recent years, boring to watch as a neutral.
Yeah, it'll be a rubbish game, but we won't lose that. And
Chelsea got Everton away. I'm obviously just premming it. Everton away.
Brighton, Liverpool got Brighton as well this weekend.
Man, Brighton's after you, man. Forest, Liverpool away. Spurs right off, they'll win. In fact, let me not lie. I don't know how Spurs are going to look. Sunderland on the last day. So a mixed bag on paper. Their games, you actually have to earn the right to win, innit? Like,
and Chelsea need to win all them games, really.
Slightly.
But man, is saying we go 9 points
more likely to get them out of like Liverpool and Liverpool, Chelsea. Like, forget your team. Like, let's just assume Man United, Arsenal.
I think
City.
Liverpool are more likely to finish above Chelsea just because I think that they're better. I just think they're better. However, Liverpool is still in the Champions League, so they've got extra games. Maybe that will have an effect, maybe it won't.
Fulham, very hard to see. Palace, man at Old Trafford, Chelsea at home, Villa away. They end the season at Brentford. Techie still.
Playing well.
It's checky. Let me see Aston Villa's.
Mm.
You can't really call them on paper. You know, they can go anywhere really. What Aston Villa got West Ham in the Premier League. Aston Villa got West Ham. They got Nottingham Forest. They got Sunderland. They got Fulham. They got Spurs at home. They got Burnley away. They got Liverpool. They actually end the season against Man City away. Yeah, I don't think Villa are making it. I'll be real.
See, that's what I'm saying. So it's between Liverpool and Liverpool. Then you would think, because I just don't see Chelsea doing it. So Liverpool should really get fourth place. Do you know what I mean? But we're not giving them anything.
So are we gonna let Chelsea get away with when they drew against us? They said they was in a title race. I just want to throw that out there. Like,
Chelsea are done, bro. Like, I think Chelsea fans know that they're done. I think Chelsea fans know that they're done. I'll be honest. Like, Chelsea are in a position now where it's like them man fully have to go to the drawing board, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? They fully have to go to the drawing board because they stink, man.
£1 billion costs. What the hell they spent that on?
Bro, yeah, I mean the whole thing, like, it's perplexing, yeah. That the Chelsea owners are running the club like they don't care about winning. Like, and it's a weird situation to be in, innit? Chelsea fans, you can tell that they're not enjoying themselves right now, bro. My guy Lewis is still sporting that belt, you know, bro. He needs to retire that, bro. I can't lie. He needs to hang that in the rafters, bro, because it's looking mad right now. It's looking real mad. It's nasty, man.
No, but they can't draw out the owners because they're in the title race. When they drew against Arsenal, better yet, when they beat us 1-1, they were saying that this guy's world class, that guy's world class, this one's world class, Palmer this, Caicedo that, Enzo the other. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that. Get your season back on track. Champions of the world. Their players were coming out. Sanchez was saying, yo, bring on PSG. Listen, it's why you stay humble. I learned my lesson this season, you know. In August, I was chatting was to you. You was chatting was to me. I won. I was chatting was to you when you come into the Emirates. I'm not like them, man, because I faced the music. I had to hold that. Obviously, with that fateful Monday, and I was watching it yesterday. Bro, man, have to stay humble in life, or it goes left. And I don't know how Chelsea get out of it. I actually think, that I think their situation is terrible, but I actually think if they done a few things, they could actually get back on track, kind of like that, especially for next season. But boy, they're gonna have to hold that.
I don't know. I think personnel wise and how they've chosen to recruit, I don't see a recovery for them.
Manager Rants.
Yeah, I don't see recovery for that because them man are playing the national lottery with footballers, bro. Like, bringing in players for.
That's why they signed Garnacho. He's youngish.
That's it.
He's done his thing at United. He played for his country. We might be able to make a money on him. And I remember a few months ago, I said to you, I will only take Chelsea serious when I look at that back five and I'm like, raw. Right, obviously, big up Reece James, but the right back this, the left back this, the centre halves, the keeper. It's joke man stuff. 9 times out of 10, that's what lets them down.
Them man are literally Brighton with a Gucci belt, blood. And this is what it is.
I don't know for him, bro. Say what you want about my manager, Mikel Arteta. I ain't ever seen him be 3 goals down, start writing notes to pass to people, bro. Like, he needs to read the room. Needs to read the room, bro. I'm sure he's a good coach with great ideas and whatnot. But man management, it might even be all right. But man management, reading the room, you've shown that you've not managed at a big club before. Like, you're showing it. And we all know why you got that job. You was doing your thing at Strasbourg with the young players. As Rant said earlier, they're trying to do the young player thing right now. As long as you don't collapse too much, you'll be in that job. Even though I think you don't get Champions League. Ooh, Liam, you might be gone still.
Yeah, I think he's definitely gone still regardless. But the thing is, he's from within the setup, innit? They brought him from another one of their clubs, but just the way that they're even doing it and they're bringing a manager from this club, like, they're playing a weird game, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? They're playing a very, very weird game. They're not moving like an elite club, because if they were, they would have never even made him permanent manager in the first place. It wouldn't have made sense. They would have just brought him in as an interim to the end of the season, because I don't know.
And then,
what did they think he was gonna do? Like,
he aced the interview, innit? Like, clearly aced the interview, bro. Aced the interview, went on AI. What point should I talk? Memorized it. Them American man that their owners clearly don't know ball. Man was probably just saying random things. Like, I bet you when Liam Resner said false 9, they were like, oh my God, we got to make him the manager. Like, he's aced his interview and he's forwarding up the place now, bro. Like, inverted fullbacks. Like, bro, we made it back.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's not making no sense, innit? Like,
no sense.
It's not making no sense, but they're paying for it right now. Do you know what I mean? Form-wise, they're not doing too well. The players that they have, and then on top of that, injuries as well. Like, I just don't think there's a possible way that they can finish the season well. There's just too many things, yeah. There's too many moving parts and too many things that are not going well for Chelsea at the moment. So I think them man are cooked.
I hope so. Long may
Yeah, I
continue.
think they're cooked. So yeah, it's crazy. Man said what I would say Rossini's under a bit of pressure. I can't see Chelsea being all right without Champions League football
Yeah,
this
because there's
season.
no
This
bread.
is what I mean.
They're bread. They're bread.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously, I do not know the ins and outs, but I mean, them man are talking about a potential ban or something like that because they got fined the other day, but I'm not quite sure
Yeah, I
what
don't know
that was
the
for.
else, but really and truly, that shit don't do nothing, bro. Like, what is it's suspended or something? We all know football's an ugly game. And I'm gonna just say this, yeah. It doesn't matter if you support Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, City, etc., etc. Yeah, football is a dirty game. All of these clubs are dirty. I know we look at them as like beacons of hope and our fans, but football, the belly of the beast is football. The man, they are nasty. Like, and if they've only really got a 1-year ban and 10 million fine, you're laughing at that, really and truly. You're laughing at that. And anyone that wants to do any Chelsea fan that wants to do the whole Oracle thing, you was cool with what Roman was doing. I'm not saying I wouldn't be cool with it. Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty to live clean. But I think this 1-year ban, it's been suspended, bro. So you can still sign people in a matter of months. And now, what are they going to do? Yo, it's a suspended sentence. Let's pattern up. Let's not break the rules right now. When that accounting period finishes, do the same thing again. Do the same thing again. It don't make no sense to do anything other than that. They must have known that fine. With people got to remember, yeah, these clubs are not stupid, especially when it comes to bread. No matter what we think about all of these teams, they're not dumb. They knew the amount of spending, what they've been doing in terms of incomings and outgoings, and the advisors these men have that advise the club. They knew that these things were going to be a possibility. This was news to everyone, but anybody who's actually contracted to Chelsea in them kind of boardroom roles. So it's just a headline more than anything, in my opinion. It ain't doing nothing.
I hear that.
Man said caught offside as a source.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I don't even know about that. But I just believe that he's not going to be here next season.
I see free tax as well. You're not staying for fucking up the guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
2.5.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Do you know what I mean? But them man are getting smoked. And the funny thing is about Chelsea, yeah, when Chelsea are doing shit, that's how you know, yeah, like them man are a fake club, innit? Because when they're doing shit, like no one really cares like that, bro. I'll be honest. It's like them man invited themselves, yeah, into the big boy conversations. But the truth is, yeah, they don't have a fan base big enough, yeah, to even really be relevant. Like, man, don't really.
Well, them man are drawing out Matisse and that. Ain't you seen them man are onto Matisse? Like, bro, what do you mean you got 100K and you're not
apparently Matisse was at some meeting or something like that? But I don't know what meeting.
I'm here
apparently,
for this chaos.
They said the Chelsea owners or someone, or one of their PR guys had a meeting with somebody or something, and someone say Matisse was there or wasn't there. I don't know the story.
Yeah, Matisse was there. Hey, big up Matisse, get your bread, bro. You can just say you're Liam Rosin's nephew, bro. Get your bread.
I don't even know about all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about all that, but it's like Chelsea don't have a big enough fan base here that when they're struggling, man, give a shit. And the truth is, Man City fall into that category as well. That's why Man City can spend 200 million in January. No one bats an eyelid.
No one cares.
And then them man are still doing shit.
And I get it, I get it with Arsenal fighting for stuff and other teams wanting City to win. Because I was like that. City win shit, no one cares. Man United, Liverpool, all them other clubs, even Spurs, everyone cares. You have to hear it from your mates. No one don't know no one from City. Like, no one don't know no one from there. You might catch a one rogue man that used to support Arsenal and he's gone over there. Nobody cares, bro. Like, nobody cares. Bro, wallahi, if Matisse just turns up at Chelsea's reception, he will get into the training ground, bro. He might as well, bro. He might as well try a thing. He might as well try a thing and steal some bank cards. Go make your bread, bro. Go and make your bread. Go do your thing, man. And like, even when they're talking about protests, it has to be capped. The man them that tried to roll to the protest, they're gonna say, "Oh my, you're Liam Rosin's cousin, aren't you? I'll get him." Like, it's done for you, lot, bro. It's done. It couldn't have happened to a better team. They're not even from Chelsea. It's Fulham Broadway. Stop cosplaying as them kind of youths. Allow it, bro. I'm here for this. Fuck them.
Nah, hey, bro. Listen, yeah, that club's cooked. So I don't think Chelsea are making top 4, guys. Do you know what I mean? They might not even make 5th. Like, could be nasty. Could be nasty. They could finish below Villa, bro. Like,
they can't surely.
No, but it's possible though. I'm not saying that it's necessarily gonna happen. Reece James, remember, is now injured. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's another injury.
You're right, so. The table could stay how it is now. Like, allegedly, this is the way
Arsenal Chelsea are in the league.
They're 6th. Liverpool's 5th. So
Yeah, so it could finish like that.
they could draw themselves out. And really and truly, I don't think they're going to finish this low. But what? They've got 48 points. Brentford have 45. Everton have 43. Chelsea play Everton next. Come on, Moise.
You
I
see
need
that?
this.
Brother, there's a world that they lose to Everton in.
I hope so, bro. Everton, give them hell. It's Everton away as well. I know João Pedro's going to score. Give them hell. Cole Palmer, you must save your club. You must. Let's run this. Brentford are lurking, bro. The Bees are lurking. What? Even they could actually, mathematically, they could get top 4. They could finish as low as probably 10th. Everything's to play for at the moment. Like, it's dark, bro. I don't think they're going to finish that low, but like you have to deal with reality, innit? It's like if I was a Spurs fan, I wouldn't think we're getting relegated, but reality is every game is a cup final because we're staring down the barrel of it going left. It's dark.
Yeah,
dark.
man. I just think there's too many. I think there's too many moving parts here that aren't doing what they're supposed to do at that club. That
exactly.
It could 100% be a collapse thing.
It's like, a football manager thing at Chelsea.
Yeah, it could be a collapse thing because at the end of the day, yeah, like the more they're losing, and bro, the manner they got smoked in the Champions League in as well, like 8-2 or something, like, bro, when you get smoked like that, and then you got players like Enzo talking about leaving and stuff, like insinuating he might leave and all them.
The racist wants to leave the racist. You're done, bro.
That's how it starts, innit? And then other players are now looking like, yo, if we don't make Champions League, and start talking to their agents. And then everyone gets unsettled, bro. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen.
The foreign boys and potentially Palmer. I think Palmer will still be there, but the foreign boys and Palmer, they're cutting, bro. They're cutting. Reece James has obviously signed a new deal. He wants to do the Mr. Chelsea thing. That's good for you.
And then he got injured straight on.
Mudryk still contracted. It's good times to be a Chelsea fan, man.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's nasty, bro. So them man are cooked. Big up the chat as well. Make sure you run up the likes. Obviously, they're saying that Kobbie Mainoo's gonna sign a new deal. They're saying that's
for his England call up as well, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got an England call up as well. I haven't even seen the England squad, so I don't even know who got called up and who didn't. Who else got called up?
He's there. So it's 35-man squad in it, so there's probably a bit of experimenting, but notable guys. Mainoo's there. I think Spence is there. Maguire's there, which I've been saying to you, he needs to be there for England. Yeah. Solanke,
he's gonna get an extension as well. So
Alex Scott of Bournemouth ain't there. So that midfield is techie though. Like midfield, I feel too cool. I feel if it's Rice, you're there. I think Elliot Anderson's put himself in there. But there's a lot of midfielders you could make a case. If it's up to me, I'd take Mainoo. But at the same time, I would take all of these players if I could. But can I see Mainoo, Bellingham, Rice, Anderson, Walton, and more other names? Well, not all of them are rolling, in it.
Because Rodgers is not there. Someone said. So you think Rodgers is probably gonna go?
Rodgers, yeah, no, I tried to leave out the Bellinghams and Rodgers because although they can play in that midfield, they're probably more likely to play in different roles under Tuchel. But he might that might even add to the case of less midfielders rolling because if need be, yo, you man are there. As someone said in the chat, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's there. I just think Tuchel don't fancy Welbeck, innit? Like sometimes it comes down to that Dapo. Like, in the chat, like man just don't fancy you, and I feel sorry for Welbeck.
It's weird because Welbeck probably deserves it more than Calvert-Lewin, bro.
Yeah,
so
but he's not his cup of tea, innit?
And it looks like he'll probably take Henderson because Tuchel loves the old heads, bro. He does. He loves the experience, bro.
I hear it, and I'm not saying you don't need to, but come on.
Has he called up Rashford as well? He has, hasn't he?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, if even the experience, like I like Tuchel, yeah, but he's right about the experience. In isolation, I'm not actually against Henderson going for that experience. But where I line with you lot is, bro, there's other midfielders that could go, and also if we're doing that, also
you've got Harry Maguire for experience. You've got other
Maguire,
players.
You've got Saka now, called the agent there, but man have been there. You've got Rashford, man have been there. You've got Bellingham. There's a lot of transferable experience.
And bro, Harry Kane, bro. England. Harry Kane's over 30, plus
Harry Kane experience. You've got men that have experienced anyways, and experience with England in bad moments. So what? Because do you know what it is with Henderson? He's just gonna make sure the man them are listening to curfew. There's no brawlings. We're in our houses and we're sleeping on time.
Yeah, bro. He's a Jake blood. That's why he's bringing man, because man will grass, bro. Like that's why he's bringing him.
Snitch immediately. You know Henderson snitch.
Yeah, 100% snitch, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
You must be so dead to chill with if you go out as a footballer, you know, like,
bro. You just know it. You know what I'm saying? You just 100% know it. There's no reason to bring Jordan Henderson, like at all. Like, don't get me wrong, Brentford are having a decent season, innit? They are.
What's he doing?
Do you know what I'm saying? But man, don't care about all that. It's,
But what's
it's about
he
what
doing
he's
though?
on. Like midfield is one of the areas that England probably are probably the most stacked area, bro, in terms of just personnel. It's probably our
And it's
most
gonna be the
stacked
one they
area
fuck up.
because we got a shortage of wingers, real wingers. We got a shortage
Mm.
of strikers. The fact that Calvert-Lewin is in the conversation, it tells you, yeah, it's Harry Kane and no one else
And
because
then
they're not looking at
freestyling.
Ivan Toney. So it's Kane and
Yeah, Tony's not
Solanke.
rolling.
And Solanke's been out for most of the season with an injury. So, like, apart from Harry Kane, England don't really, and Watkins, like, come on, bruv. So,
I don't even think Watkins is rolling, you know. I
you
don't
see
think
what I
he is because
mean?
he's stinking up the gaff at the worst time. And I don't think
Yeah.
I think Tuchel likes him, but you're not like that. Like I could do something else. You know, Tuchel, man. He will sit there and say to himself, Rashford can play there. I could do a false 19 with a Foden. He never downplays Bellingham playing up front as well. So it could go left for Watkins. And I would actually like Watkins to be on the plane. I actually like it. I actually think you need to take him. But it's left. Welbs never got in, which I think is quite sad, really, because it's probably your last World Cup. You've actually been good. Football's a funny old game of opinions. If Tuchel don't just feel his thing, he don't feel him in it. But
It's
yeah,
weird
man.
because Danny Welbeck, the way that he actually plays, yeah, the way he leads the line, his link-up play and all them ones, and the experience he's got in the game, bro. He's played for United, played for Arsenal. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's played Champions League football. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's earned his stripes in football, blood. Like, Calvert-Lewin should not be in the squad ahead of him if he's playing well. Like, it doesn't make any
Do you know
sense.
what it is with Tuchel? If you saw it, yeah, Dominic Calvert-Lewin had an interview the other day. It's like, I'd love my daughter to one day see me play for England. I think Tuchel got wind of that. He's fulfilling
Oh, get
dreams,
out
in
of
it,
here if he's doing
because it
that
can't be
shit.
footballing.
Yeah, if
It
he's
can't
doing that
be.
shit, that's crazy. Man plays for Leeds, cuz, like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we actually doing here, bro? Like, it's ludicrous, bro. Hey, big up Dr. Albert for the super chat. He said 11 players will join up after the first match. Henderson, Dan Burn, Mark Gahey, Consar, Nico O'Reilly. Yeah, even him, he can play midfield as well. That's another player that's had a better midfield journey than flipping Jordan Henderson. Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice, Morgan Rogers, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you look at O'Reilly, who could play at left, but he could be left back cover and he can be cover in midfield. You've got Elliot Anderson, and you've got Declan Rice, and you've got Morgan Rogers. That's a bag of midfielders right there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for a Jordan Henderson to be anywhere near this England squad, bro. Like, there's enough experience in this England squad, and I'm sure even in defensive options, yeah, players like Kieran Trippier probably ends up going or something like that. That's more experience.
Tuchel, you're taking a piss if you do that. You know, I'd take Kyle Walker before Kieran Trippier.
But that's
And
what I'm
both of
trying
them
to
should be
say.
a
But
yard.
he's probably going to end up taking one of them, if not both of them, bro, because this is what Tuchel does. So I can see Tuchel playing, yeah, or Walker's retired. So I could see Tuchel playing a back four in some games, and when we get deeper into the tournament, yeah, I could see him switching up to a back three and being a bit more conservative. I could see him playing both formations in it. So because of that, he has to look at the players that can play in both systems.
Kind of man.
Yeah, he has to look at players that can play in both systems that are tactically flexible, because he's probably going to rotate between the two systems, because he's that kind of manager.
Yeah, Tuchel. If not, you need to leave, bro, because Southgate was doing that.
Big man thing, he needs to get over the line this time, innit? Because whether people like it or not, anything less than winning a tournament is a failure, because Southgate's done the final thing.
Exactly.
He's done that. He's done the semi-final thing and the final thing. So now you need to get them over the line. And the thing is, yeah, like when you look at these England players, I'll be real, like none of them are really on form. Like this season, a lot of these English players are not producing.
Stinking up the gaff.
The big names. The Bellingham's been out injured for Real Madrid, so he ain't been playing. Like a bag of them, man, bro. It's only really Harry Kane.
If anything, that's been all right.
It's only really Kane, bro. That's mashing works, bro. And
Yeah,
Kane,
no one ain't pre-ing Germany like that. It's Harry Kane. He's doing the business, but no one's pre-ing it like that.
It's true.
So it's looking dark. And I know people, before you get onto me and Rants, form does go out of the window, but to a degree, it doesn't. Like some man need to carry that form over to the point where I'm looking at the England squad, and I know a couple men are calling up late. I actually think it was Tuchel might have helped himself. The Sakas, the Rices, the bait names, not rolling. Like, do something else there. Because there is a
And
degree
also,
of these men have played bare games. You need to save their legs going into not only what's left of this season, but however much is in that expanded World Cup. Me and Rants have spoken about this before, in which I said, me personally, I think England are due to stink out the gaff. I'm not going to go as far as to say go out the group stages, but you've got to semis of the World Cup, 2 finals. I just think you're due to stink. You're due to have a stinker.
I
if
agree.
It makes sense.
I completely agree. I
it.
think this is going to be a bad tournament for England, man. And that man say that form goes out the window, but I would argue that if I was the manager, I would pick the players that are in form for the tournament, bro, because
I'd go 60-40.
It's only right. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, when I say pick the players that are in form, there would be players in every position that I'm picking purely on form.
I hear that.
Purely. Especially attackers. You know them ones because
main thing, when you said that, I was thinking the attackers.
Yeah. Because you see, when you've got confident attackers, bro, like you bring them. Like it's just one of them ones. Like I remember the year that Sven took Theo Walcott, to the World Cup. That Darren Bent missed out, and Darren
Bent got shagged,
and Darren Bent was the highest scoring English striker that season in the league, and he didn't go. Do you know what I'm saying?
It was at the time.
That don't make no sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you're the highest scoring English striker, you're supposed to be on the plane, bro. So it's one of them things where I'm picking on form, bro. I'm not picking a man just because, cool, your name is XYZ. If you're not performing for your club, then you're not coming, bro. Like this is it. Because even when you look at what do you call it? When you look at Rashford, for instance, he's at Barcelona and he's not playing, bro. Like Man City, them man just played 2 legs. Brother didn't get no minutes. Like, what a man thinking about bringing a player that ain't starting for his team, in the big games to a fucking tournament to do what?
I ain't
even bringing you off the bench.
I won't lie.
What's that?
I think you have to take Rashford. I won't lie.
But
who's going to play left wing? Because it's more. My thought is Morgan Rogers is going to be my left winger. Other than that,
yeah, and Anthony Gordon, who scored like fucking however many goals in the Champions League.
It's true. No, but like, who 100% convinced you? You know, I'll always bang the case of an Eze or Madueke getting an opportunity there. Mine would be Morgan Rogers, and then obviously got Rashford. None of them thingy. What I think helps Rashford is he's a tool in a toolbox, innit? Like you are capable of. You might frustrate, but you are capable of doing some bookie stuff. It's more of what Rashford has on paper than what he's doing now. That's what I think's bust him under Tuchel. But you're right. It's shaky. Like the attack is. If it's not Harry Kane, it's shaky, bro. If anything, the most informed England players are the midfield backwards, excluding Kane. And you could say that you need to defend and all of that. Maybe we could do the set piece thing, but to a degree, you need your attackers to make the job, do the thing for you and make the business.
No, 100%.
We ain't really got that.
Yeah, and all this to bring in Rio stuff. I'm not bringing none of those youths. You know them ones. Like even when they brought Theo, they never even played him. Like the thing is, tournament football. I'm more in favor of bringing players that have know-how than just bringing these young players, for what you hope they're going to be in a number of years. We can't
do the Spain thing with Yamal and them, man.
That's what I mean. And the thing is, you see them young players, all they need to do is go to one tournament, end up like missing a penalty or something like that in a shootout, and all of a sudden they're collapsed.
We've seen it. We've genuinely seen it. Like I understand the rhetoric with Max Dalman, Rio. They could be wild cards. If football was white and black, you slap them on the pitch, they might just do their thing. But at the end of the day, it's different. You're playing different countries with different styles. You haven't been in the England camp. I personally think Tuchel would actually want to call up Rio and Max Dalman for this international break, just because, not to say they're going to the World Cup, just because clearly they've been getting good scouting reports and all those things, just to see what they're like in training.
Just to integrate them in.
Yeah, just see like what's all the hype about. But it's not going to happen, is it? And this country's got a pretty branch. You've been knowing this country has a problem. Like they'll big up the Kobe Mainos, the Rashfords, the Sakas, the Sanchos, the Max Dalmans, the Rios. They're the next this, that, the other. They're the first to draw them out. When it goes left, they're the first to draw them out. And it's going to happen time and time again. This country doesn't. This country has a problem with identifying and actually looking after young talent. And it's never going to change. This is what this country do. They gas them up, and then they're the first people gassing them up are the first to say they're overrated. It's horrible.
No, facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, when I'm looking at that situation, like, it's very difficult to pick a squad based on merit because a lot of these men have been poor.
Yeah.
And that's
And that
it.
might probably gives Tuchel more juice to do that stuff.
But that's it. So that's why I don't see them to go into the tournament and all of a sudden turning it up, bro. But when you've got Spain, you've got players like Yamal and Pedri and these men who are playing well, like now, blood. You know what I'm saying? And they'll continue to play well in the tournament.
And
This
they're
is
better
why I
teams.
think, yeah, England gonna get a real humbling, bro.
I don't think if you're an England fan going to the World Cup, I don't think you're going to be out there long. I hope I'm wrong. I think I know it's the groups change, but I think it's a win-lose draw. If it was the standard group, I think it's win-lose draw. I genuinely feel we're just due that anyways. And then on top of what we're talking about and the form of players, that just gives me more confirmation bias. It's long, bro. Like it's dead. It's dead. Now, granted, I don't know if you're Spanish, Brazilian, this thing, that thing, you might feel the same way we are feeling about England, about your country with the form and all of that, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be there long, bro. I don't think we're gonna be there long. We'll probably be there. We'll probably be able to check out at 12 p.m. from the hotel, man. We're not gonna be there long, bro. We're not gonna be.
No,
there.
I hear it. Do you know what I'm
Horrible.
saying? I hear it, man. And based on the Champions League results, very clear that the man them here overrate the league anyway. They overrate it, bro. And the players always get exposed. And this will be another instance, bro. And like I said to you, man, already, yeah. Like a lot of the golden generation, that's what they like to call them, yeah. A lot of them men live in a parallel universe. They seem to forget the players that they were playing against, yeah, when they were getting tucked in, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're putting it down to loads of different circumstances as to why they didn't win anything.
Well, let's be real, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we've seen Real Madrid and Barcelona at their heights where they hate each other as clubs. And if you want to take it there politically, Catalonia against Spain, they found a way to bless their beef and get the best out of themselves. You've got Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Wayne Rooney, this one, that one, Steven Gerrard, Lampard, this one, that one. Oh, Rio Ferdinand. Oh, we couldn't play together because we didn't like each other. You didn't care enough then, because it don't matter if you got a Liverpool cap on, a United cap.
It's a smoke screen though, because they can use it as an excuse because they don't want to face the music,
bro.
They don't want to face the music that they weren't as good as they thought they were.
You man were just shit, fam. You had Fabio Capello, which obviously was shit, but at the time he was 30 as a manager. You had many that you lot fucked up. Just own that, bro. You had Rooney and these guys. Like, it doesn't make sense. You either got too much of an ego, or you just have to. It's all right to say we flattered to deceive. You know, I bet you if I asked them,
but that's the truth, though. But that's the truth. The truth is they flattered to deceive, yeah. Because as much as man will talk about them, yeah. Like, look at the teams that they were getting chefed by, bro. Like, all these teams have ballers, bro.
And don't forget, they lost to some and a close calls with some idiot teams as well. It's all fun and games talking about Brazil and this one and that one. Remember, England were fucking up against some shit sides, bro.
But all the guys, yeah, that, like, for instance, all the teams that we say, yeah, shit sides and that, but bro, they were shit sides on paper. But the funny thing is, yeah,
that's what I'm saying,
when you look, yeah, when you actually look at the players they had, bro, like, it was such a strong era of football, yeah. It's like these man, we overrated these players, bro, and they overrated themselves.
And them man were more. All the other teams were more of a team. Like anyone that's played football, it doesn't even matter if you're in secondary school at PE all the way to the professional game. You need to be a team, bro. Man, need to fight for each other and ethos and all of that. We never had that. If games were won on paper, England have probably won 7 World Cups on the spin. But that's not how it goes. Meaty.
No, you're right.
And it's going to keep happening, bro. Like, it's going to keep happening. Like, even the golden generation, anyone that can be defined as golden generation, you man should slap yourselves, because whatever you man say about Gareth Southgate and the players that have been part of the 2 finals and the semis or the quarters, whatever, the World Cup, them man have done better than you, know. As a 30-year-old man, them man have done better than you. And I didn't believe in them as much as I believed in Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney, Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, this one. Like, bro, remember the bullshit that used to come out, you know? You had Michael Carrick that could have been the glue at the time to, if you want to drop a Lampard or Joey, you never done that. You had all of these players and said they couldn't work together, bro. It's bullshit. Nonsense.
Yeah, but again, yeah, they told us that, yeah, and we believed it because what else were we going to believe, bro? But again, that's the power of media. We got twanged. Do you know what I'm saying? We got twanged because the reality is the players that they were playing against, yeah, were way better than these, man.
Exactly. But you had no team. Man seen Greece win the Euros. You telling me you look at them do nothing in that period. Why? Them man were a team. You man weren't. You man thought you was doing a favor for the country. You man had too many egos. Oh, I'm with Man United, so I can't fuck with Chelsea or Arsenal. I can't fuck with the Spurs, or whatever. Like, it's an idiot thing. Not making no sense. Just say you man flattered to deceive. Just keep it moving. The truth will set you free. You know, it just weren't meant to be for you, man, bro. It weren't meant to be. These, as in my 30 years of life, the new age dons have been better than you, man, relative to expectations.
That's what
Simple
I mean,
as that
bro.
for me.
Nah, you're not lying, bro.
Joke, man.
That's what I mean. So, guys, like them man, bro, Lampard and Gerrard wouldn't start for Italy or Spain, bro. But this is what I'm trying to say. These man do all the chattings, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But them man need to understand, yeah, that them times there, yeah, like Italy, them man had the Rossis, the Pirlos, the Gattusos, the
And
Ambrosinis.
they were different
All
with
these man. Yeah, bro. But this is what I'm trying to say. They had all these players. So
Italy weren't the best team in 06. They won the thing.
but this is what I'm saying, bro. Like Cassano, all these other brothers that man think, yeah, these man don't really rate them by their name and all these other things. But even defenders like the Matarazzis, Cannavaros, Zambrottas, Chiellinis, Panucci's, all these guys, bro. Like, brother, these are elite ballers, you know.
And they're an elite team. We've had elite individuals and not been a team. Imagine Spain. Imagine you could throw the Spanish brothers, the Italian brothers, the French brothers, whatever have you. You've got Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, and Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick. The list goes on. And man are saying you can't fit Scholes in.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can't fit
Tony as
over
well.
a tournament.
Piero was in the 2008 team as well. Guys, look at the players that they had. An England man said, "Oh, we didn't win because we weren't friends." Fuck off, mate.
You should even be more of a team, if anything. Like, I fucking hate you. You support whatever, but I kind of rate your thing as an enemy. We're together for this. We'll go back to beefing when the domestic campaign starts. These men that have been about in the last the two Euros and the World Cup, you man are better than relative to a team. You man are better than anything I saw with all of them guys that we've been talking about. You man are better than them. As a team, you man will probably bop them, right? Because them man were not a team. They were not a team, and they crumbled as well. Penalty shootouts. We knew how it went. Joe.
That's it there, bro. Hold on. Let me look at this Spanish team, yeah, 2008, yeah. We got Pepe Reina, Casillas, goalkeepers. You got Ramos, Puyol, Albio, fucking Arbeloa, whatever. Hey, Iraola. Bro, midfield, you got Xavi, Iniesta, Senna, David Silva, Fabregas, Alonso, Cazorla. Fucking hell, bro. And up front, you got Fernando Torres, Villa as well, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
And they're all playing as a team.
Luis Garcia. And bro, that's the team that England was supposed to beat.
And they were all united. All of them Spanish names, yeah, just bare nostalgia. They all put their egos to the side. The manager tells them to run, they're going to run. Fight for each other. England had guys that were not on par with that, and you're bougie. Get out of here, man.
Bro, that's the Spanish team that England was supposed to beat, you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Because England squad, yeah, bro, their man had Rio, they had Cole, Terry, fucking Bridge, Glenn Johnson, Woodgate, Lescott, Gareth Barry, Gerrard, Lampard, Beckham, Cole, Hargreaves, Carrick, even though he didn't play, Ashley Young, Wayne Rooney, Defoe, Walcott, Heskey, do you know what I'm saying? Wright Phillips, Crouch, Ben, Owen, all them man there, them man thought that they could beat that Spanish team.
And them man were kind of rubbing out by the time they bought these lot as well.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. So why did they think, yeah? Big man thing, why did they think the reason why they never won, yeah, was because they weren't friends, bro? It's like, these men are better than you.
Because football mirror society, Rants. There's arrogance from British football teams. There's arrogance from British culture. Man, go to other countries. So Brits will go Spain and I don't fucking speak Spanish. Speak English, mate, you can. Like, this is how they go on. So the football team's going to be the same, bro. Like,
nice.
And they'll always eat humble pie as long as it continues. It's done.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's different, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's actually different, bro. The amount of teams that were better than these, man, it was crazy. And it was not even the ones that it wasn't even the teams that on paper were better than them. Them out getting chefed by Croatia and them, man.
That's what I'm saying, getting bought by idiots. Any guys that were half decent as a team, if you run for each other, work for each other, listen to your manager, you had a chance against England, bro. You had a chance. So you weren't only the best team on paper because you listed with the Spanish names. You weren't the best team in reality. Like, anyone that's played football in fucking PE, it's not always the best individuals that go and win. Certain man lose to nerds because them nerds will run for each other and work for each other. These man are bougie. These man treated playing for England like it's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
So now all we get is podcasts and this happened and that happened. When in reality, man, we're joke, man. You legends at the time, you can't talk to any of these England players at the moment. I'll be real, because you ain't done what they done. I'll be real. All you man are known for is missing penalties. And I know these men have missed pens, but even the young G's in Rashford, Sancho, and Saka at the time, they showed more bullets than half of you lot stepping up for the nation. Man, England ain't doing nothing, bro. It's unfortunate. They're not doing nothing. Lost to Ice Jokes. Do you see what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. I remember when Gareth Bale even packed man out with the free kick, blood. I swear that was the same tournament. Man went out to Iceland, but I swear like man drew with Wales or something.
Joke. Been stinking up the gaff. And we're due to do that at the next World Cup because it ain't happened in a minute.
Yeah. And this is what it is. And yeah, facts. The same man, a lot of the same man that were talking about, oh, we didn't win, yeah, because we weren't friends, yeah. You watch them now, they're pundits, bro, and they don't know ball either.
But they've got all the answers, all the flipping answers.
And this is what it is, guys. So that's what man need to realize, yeah. Like it's brainwashing, blood, when you actually look at even the way that they speak about their careers, you can tell they self-awareness is not a thing.
Especially get Jamie Carragher. Don't get twisted. You played for Liverpool, you did your thing, but you would think you're Rio Ferdinand, Maldini. Like you would think there was books on defending written about you. Like self-awareness is all I'm asking for, man. It's joke.
Yeah, nah.
And even the guys that were ballers, like Paul Scholes as a footballer, yeah, amazing. Some of the stuff you come out with, like that, this can't be Paul Scholes. It must be rage baiting. You can't be this backwards.
He's not all right though. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of these men are just not all right, bro.
They're not all right, bro. He's drawing out Carrick. He needs to come out and say what is issue. Like, what going for you? Like, are they telling you to do this for engagement? What? Like, what's going on?
But I think a lot of these men, it's like they don't want us to be good, innit? And the reason why I say that is like they are
Manchester United in the community job, man. They're vexed, bro.
Yeah, but it's an ego thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think,
100%.
The Ferguson period, like a lot of men think that it's almost the whole history of the club. It was just in those years, bro. Like a lot of man go and like the club didn't exist before then, and there was like a 20-year period where it was man's whole existence, and it's like without that, them man think that we're not supposed to move on, bro. You know them mans, and we're stuck in the past longer. The more that we don't win, and that's the reality. The more that we don't win, the more that people are pining for the good old days. This is just what it is. Naturally. People are pining for, we ain't got a Scholes. We still ain't replaced Roy Keane. Do you know what I mean? Just give Fergie the job to the end of the season. Remember this, remember that, remember the counter-attacks, remember all these things, bro. Bro, they want man to be stuck there. That's what they want. They want man to be stuck there, bro. Let it go still. They can't let it go, bro. It's like as soon as we start winning, no one's talking about them anymore. That's the reality. And because they can't play anymore because they're too old, they still like to be involved somehow. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're still involved because people are still pining for them and reminiscing about these guys. As soon as someone else comes in and they're doing their thing and no one's massaging these man's egos anymore, it's over. It's cooked.
It's insecurity, bro.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Because the funny thing is, a lot of people, think that these ex-players, should be super supportive of the club and all these other things. But a lot of these men have categorically come out and say they're not Man United fans. Scholes wasn't a Man United fan. Keane wasn't a Man United fan. A lot of these guys never supported the club. They just played for the club. But our fans expect them to support the club the way we did. But Scholes was an Oldham fan.
Exactly. He came through the academy before you poached him. Like,
so what?
If anything, he's got more loyalty to Sir Alex Ferguson than Manchester United. Obviously, he wants United to do well and that, but you don't want them to do well because he's not there.
But this is the point. Like these men have a loyalty to the gaffer, and the gaffer is not there no more. So they don't really care about the club.
Damn thing, bro. He's smoking his zoots, doing his thing. These men are chatting.
So what do these men want? Like a lot of these men don't care. Really, they don't care. But it's better for them if the club doesn't do well because then they're missed more, they're spoken about more.
Then they're going to be asked because think about it logically. If you're one of them guys that won at Manchester United when Sir Alex Ferguson was there, and like Rants is saying, you don't really care for the club, and United are in dire straits, Sky Sports and them, man, they're going to ask you. You don't even have to do any research as to, I don't know, let's just say Carrick went for a barren run as to why that's happening. All you got to do is come out there and say, well, Sir Alex Ferguson in bad moments made us do this, and then we done that in the old days in 1992. And then it just goes like that because that is what English media is. So English football fans and football fans around the world, they're going to get koalas. I will never disrespect any legend of any club in it because they know certain things about football that we've never seen. But I can't be the only fan of football. So everyone take their club hat off. Yeah, I can't be the only fan of football, regardless what team that you support, that hears all of these ex-legends. And you're just like, no, like you're actually chatting shit. And I can't believe this is coming out of people that have played in big games for club and country and done all of these kind of things. And this is why TV's dying. Because a part of me thinks, what if, Rants? What if it's the other way? What if we've got it wrong? And they agree with us, but when the camera goes on, they know they have to chat shit because we're in a day and age of and a game of engagement hype and chatting off and saying mad stuff. What if we're like that? Because that's the other side I'm starting to think, because I can't think you're that stupid. So I must think you're doing mind games. I have to believe you're doing mind games. I have to.
Yeah, but then you could also look at it like this. Yeah, a lot of these footballers, they don't watch football, bro. They don't actually watch football. And you can tell because when they talk about certain players, it's like you can tell they never really watch them. You know them ones. And the thing is, we as football fans should not expect that because these men are ex-players that they're actual fans, bro. Because
they're getting paid to chat.
Yeah, they're getting paid to do it.
it.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And I was having this conversation with someone the other day because they were saying, I think they were saying something about, I said, yo, most people don't love their jobs. They don't love their jobs. The way I tell you, the way I can tell if you love your job or not, yeah, is would you pay to do your job? You know them ones. Would you pay? Because us, man, we'll go and pay to kick ball.
Yeah, yeah.
You know them ones.
Yeah.
We would pay to kick ball. Man, them have chipped in subs and gone to play football.
A power league.
Man, them pay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Man, them that are boxing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, them will pay to box.
Pay to get their little training and whatnot.
Yeah, you'll pay for your training session. You'll pay if you're doing amateurs. You have to pay your entry fee. You have to pay. You have to travel around. You'll pay. Do you know what I'm saying? Would you pay to go sit down in front of a fucking computer in your workplace and have some brother with coffee breath chatting shit to you, bro? No, you wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? So you don't love your job, innit?
You're just doing it. It's a necessary evil. You're getting your pay.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these men, yeah, wouldn't pay to watch football, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. So I mean, so they don't love watching football. Like, a lot of men will kick ball, but they're not paying to watch football, bro. And that's the difference. Like, these men don't care about football like that because they wouldn't pay to watch it.
And they don't have to care.
Exactly. So when you're seeing all these other guys now, and you're hearing the discourse around Neymar, like, none of you man watch Neymar. That's why, like Gary Neville said, he played against us once, yeah, and they smoked us 7-0. But how many other games did you watch him play? The fact that you referenced the game that he played against you when this guy's played hundreds of other games, yeah?
You know he's cold. He's savaged you.
That's it. He smoked you, but also that tells me you ain't watched him enough because you're talking about one experience, bro.
Oh, he's really a YouTube footballer. He's overrated. Why did he go to PSG? And people forget about the 2015 Champions League run where, of course, it's Messi. Anyone that was actually watching, you saw the whole Neymar run. You saw everything my man done. Even to the point where when they made that, I can't remember who they played. It might have been Roma, but they made that turnaround and it all became about Messi, which, big up Messi, can never disrespect legend. If you're watching that, you knew it was Neymar. Neymar is a creative king, scores goals. Obviously, you know how the Brazilian man are. He is a madman. Probably shouldn't have went PSG, even though the only PSG final he went to, he sourced. And people forget, he plays in the shittest Brazilian genre ever, bro. Like, I'm never going to disrespect the other legends. R9 was there. You can name bare of a sick man. When look at Neymar. Who's he playing with? Man was playing with Fred. And when they got slapped 7-1, he weren't there. Yeah. If you love football, you love Neymar. I'm not saying you have to say he's the best or feel the way we do, but if you love football, you love Neymar. If you chat shit about the guy, you don't love football. It must be.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the wickedest thing. Like, I tell these man, like, Rooney will sit there and say, yo, he was never a top footballer to me. The thing is, Neymar has outdone Rooney in every single possible metric. Every single one. Goals scored, assists, less game time, top scorer for Brazil, top assister for Brazil. Bro, he's outshone Rooney in every metric. And Rooney will sit there and tell you that he was a bad boy player. So if Neymar's not a bad boy, why is he shit on everything that you've done and won 3 times more trophies than you? It might be
I remember
4
when
times.
they first said, do you remember when they said Neymar was a YouTube baller? Yeah, because I actually remember, there's two people. This is why the English
Bro, that
media
Cundy idiot said Baller League player or something.
Don't you remember Joey Barton? I remember when Joey Barton used to play for Marseille, they said Neymar's a YouTube baller. I've seen Neymar move to Man United. I've seen him move to Arsenal. So man are talking nonsense. It's just like half of these guys never used to rate Messi. Rants, we're old enough to remember when they said, oh, you can only do it in Spain and blah, blah, blah. What happened in Rome 09 against Man United or whenever it was, done his madness, and then he just wreaked havoc. So these men don't know ball, or they do know ball. They just had their opinion. They can't say, you know what, I got that wrong. I changed my mind. I'm too far to turn back, bro. Neymar didn't reach all his potential, in my opinion, but he got bloody close. And people are not going to act like Neymar weren't a baller, bro. Like, you're a liar. If you think Neymar weren't a baller, you're chatting off, bro. Neymar.
But I would say the only reason why people will say that Neymar didn't reach his potential, is not because of the level that he reached as a player. People could say, he could have won more trophies, and he could have won more trophies if he only wanted to play for trophies, but he was playing for fun. If he just wanted to play trophies, he could have stayed at Barca for 10 years and won everything. He could have.
I'm here to be with the man and just do waviness. The only thing I would say about Neymar is I do think you're one of them, man, that you have to play for a Barcelona or something where you can never be bigger than the club. You can't really regulate and do all of those things. PSG, you got your way too much in it. You got to do foolishness and whatnot. But we're not going to do that. Neymar, in this day and age where footballers are not enjoyable, Neymar. Safe. If you don't rate Neymar, that's okay. I just know you can't do kick-ups. You don't get gal. You're not wavy. And that's all right. Some of us need to be like that. It's okay. Neymar, you know. Safe.
No, facts. Man said, I think Rooney in the Overlap pod, he said Neymar wasn't on Messi, Ronaldo's level, but he's definitely top 10, top 15. It doesn't matter.
They did do Rooney dirty, to be fair. With the
but top 10, top 15 is still too low, blood. You're taking a piss. Man's talking about top 15.
Brother, I don't know about top 10, 15 still.
Brother, listen.
Top 5.
Top 5, bro. You know them ones there, like, man can allow it. Do you know what I mean? Like, even without doing the stats thing, because stats-wise, he's definitely top 5 because there's no one anywhere near him. Apart from Messi and Ronaldo, statistically, there's no player that's close to him for goals and assists. There's no one. So, it's one of them.
These are the man that tell you football's not enjoyable, but shitting on Neymar.
That's it. Okay. So, the man that want to do the stats thing, Neymar's stats of clear of everyone else's apart from them two. So that automatically puts him in free if you want to do stats.
Neymar, and then if you want to do the eye test, winning Ballon d'Or, he just got shagged. You're playing with Messi and Ronaldo, bro.
This is it. And then if you want to do the eye test, do you know what I'm saying? Then, do you know what I mean? That's when people can, then it's what you like. But if it's not what you like and we're doing it on numbers, because Messi and Ronaldo are up there, people's 1 and 2s because of their numbers. Like, let's not fuck about.
It's fuckery what them two did. It's
the numbers. So if we're going to do the numbers thing for them two, then Neymar's 3rd.
And with injuries.
That's it.
And with Neymar's a rugby Brazil squad. And 9 times out of 10 having to do the Benzema and Wayne Rooney thing where you kind of having to adapt your game for other players that are around and like the Messis, the Ronaldos, etc. Allow it, bro. Neymar is one of the very few young players that have been talked about as a kid to go all the way. I'm sure he left Brazil at like 22, 23. In this day and age, that's not happening, bro. Brazil need a talisman. Rodrigo don't turn up like that. Fucking Vinicius don't turn up like that.
Vinicius' international record is scary.
It's worse, bro.
Vinicius' international record is actually scary, bro.
It's stinky, bro. Man, I'm rating Richarlison and Martinelli for Brazil. It's mad. Banter is it's mad. Yeah. Neymar, we need to win the World Cup for you. This is nonsense going on.
No, I hear it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know what it is, people. But, yo, run up these likes, people. You know what it is, 500 likes target. Rants and Gunner coming up. And then, obviously, we're back for United game after that as well, man. So, busy evening. What you got coming up today, bro?
I've done a stream with Arsenal, like, obviously, previewing the game. There's a video coming out where I've asked a bunch of Arsenal fans how they're feeling about the final. So, that would be out. So, yeah, just have a butchers of that, man. And a couple TalkSport highlights. So, yeah, man, just go subscribe over there. Make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribe over here. Just do all of that, man. And yeah, man, that's it, really.
Come on. You get me? So, yo, people, big up the likes. Obviously, we're going straight over to Rants and Gunner. So make sure you drop your comments in the next.